Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Trigger Acid Darling. Thank you guys so much for clicking once again. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And to all my OGs, you know the drill. Like this video, comment down below, let me know. Gang. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving to all my Canadian babes. Thank you so much for being so loving, especially those of you that also like subscribed on my other channel. I have another channel where I talk about, Canadian things, and that's Acid Darling Vlogs, if you want to check that out. But today we are going to be shifting. Now, first of all, shout out to all of you that joined my Saturday my Sunday live stream. On Sunday, while I was in the live stream, I just remembered we had an invite to go for a house warming / Thanksgiving Sunday dinner, and I ran out of that place so fast. But thank you all so much for always engaging. Yes, Yinkles Pinkles has been going off. I see your chats, your messages on Instagram. Today is not about her. Today, I just want to focus on CHIOMA. I will try as much as possible to even limit the exposure. Once in a while, I will come up and give you guys updates. But at this point, it has gotten to... It's not even something we want to mock anymore. It's really chaotic. If I'm her kids, I'll be worried at this point. But that's by the way. Today, we're going to be talking about CHIOMA Davido. I saw an interesting video most recently where a creator, his name is Hertz, was talking about, his advice or what he thinks or what his train of thoughts, quote unquote, is concerning CHIOMA. Okay, I'm going to be playing that video and we'll talk after. Okay, watch the video.
I've been thinking about Davido's wife, CHIOMA, and it may have something to do with you. So here's a train of thought. CHIOMA is a beautiful, well-traveled, well-educated, well-articulated, professionally trained chef. Hang on to that part. She's also married to one of Africa's most influential human beings. Together, they have influence, visibility, power, and resources that most people only dream of. But here's what bothers my business mind. With all of this available, CHIOMA does not own a culinary empire in Africa. There's no recipe line, no series of cookbooks, or even a well-structured and branded YouTube channel. And that, I think, is a train of opportunity that passed her by. CHIOMA had a chance to build a culinary empire. CHIOMA's Kitchen or CHIOMA's Bites could have become the Nobu of Lagos. A buffet line similar to Black Bell, or a cookery brand that travels with Davido on all of his tours. And all Davido has to do is put that in his contract for every tour that he's making. Or restaurants in London, Atlanta, Lagos, South Africa. Or cooking shows on Netflix. Or branded packaged foods in supermarkets. Imagine if Hilda Bassi's world record was held by CHIOMA. Hey, Chineke! Instead, at the peak of her name where thousands were singing CHIOMA My Lover, she did nothing. The station of opportunity came and went and she didn't get on board. Look at this golden market segment. You have young girls that dream to become CHIOMA, those will be her customers. Then you have young guys that dream to become Davido, those will be her customers as well. Then you have older women and men that have affiliations to Davido's family that will support him. Then you have a lot of up-and-coming artists that are hoping to run into CHIOMA or Davido at any of their restaurants that will support them. Then imagine all the global fans that love Davido and love his wife that would love to eat her cooking because she's very famous for her cooking. She had an entire global market ready for her product that she did not capitalize on. And you can't say she didn't have capital. She's a millionaire. And even if she didn't use her own money, there are many people in Nigeria willing to throw millions at her for whatever she wants to do. And you also can't say she didn't have marketing. Davido's name alone is enough. Davido shifted the banking industry of Nigeria with one tweet. This is the level of influence we're talking about. But then to this date, we have nothing. But this is where it concerns you too. It's not about CHIOMA alone. We all have our missed opportunities that we refused or failed to capitalize on. The language that you learned and never actually put it to use. The powerful person that you had access to, and instead of using them to open doors for you, you ask them for money and eventually they cut you out. The business idea that you had and you never tested, and then someone else did the same idea and became a multimillionaire. I'm a victim of that. The lesson is simple. When you have a platform, in whichever way, shape, or form that it comes, do not let the train just pass you by. Get on the train and become a passenger so you can start your own journey. You could have skill, power, fame, but if you don't turn it into a product that can build an empire, the train is going to pass you by. If you don't build value out of the platform that you have, you'll be the greatest at what you do and you'll be the only one that knows it. And maybe CHIOMA doesn't need any of this, but not everybody can be as opportune to be as rich and powerful as CHIOMA. Maybe the one platform you have is the only one that you need to become the greatest at what you do. Use that platform. Because opportunity never slows down. It will either take you forward or leave you behind. I'll see you in the next train.
Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section now. Personally, when I watched the video, I just, as somebody that I would say I always come on this channel, even before the whole May Doche thing happened, I always tell you people, women, you need to have something doing. You need to have, your business. You need to have work. You need to have this structure. You need to build. Even on several cases when this whole Davido, Sophia thing happened, and I'm like, Sophia, I mean, you had different channels and times when you could have at least started something, especially when you know you're not sure of yourself. You would have started something when you know even the relationship has scattered. Maybe you go into real estate. Maybe you use your name that you have gotten to whatever point and keep pushing for one thing or the other, okay? I have been the one that will say. But the way this creator is saying it now, I don't know if he's watching or hopefully he doesn't like tag copyright on all his videos because I had to, add it for you guys to listen from him. The way he's saying it that makes me laugh is that he's saying it in past tense. Like a train of opportunity came and passed CHIOMA by. Like what? CHIOMA that did white wedding this year. Abi, is it another CHIOMA? This year, is it not when they did white? Last year, is it not when they did trad? Sorry. Is it another CHIOMA that just, when they did their court wedding, was when, after they lost their son, tragically. Is it the CHIOMA or another person? Because for those that watch my other channel, you know that this year, 2025, was one of my hardest years. Like, I had a smoother 2023, which was when I first came to Canada. You can imagine, many people say, oh, my first year was so tough. My first year was not that tough because it was just me. But the moment my son came, I know that there are many women that are working class, but if you know me from Nigeria, I always had my business. So I had enough time to be able to say, okay, today I am watching my car. Nobody is going to tell me work this, shift this, that, this. No, I am here for my son. If I notice something, I'm there with him 100%. So coming to a country where you have to work, sometimes I'm coming so late, he has slept. Sometimes I open the door and he runs out almost crying. Like, my car is just dramatic, yes. But then I can always see that, am I exchanging valuable time that I would have used to stay with my child for money? And then how much is the money? And then I start, like, as a mother, you go through all these emotions. Yes, it might seem like a noble advice, quote unquote, when people say, oh, she's supposed to have a structured YouTube channel. She's supposed to have this business. Oh, if that Hilda Bassi world record was held by CHIOMA, oh, imagine. It sounds nice, oh. But for me, me, I am a business person. If I'm even going to advise her, I won't advise her to do anything cooking. I like the fact that everybody that knows she cooks very well are her close. I love it. I love it. Like, because your husband is already in public eye, they're dragging him left, right, and center. We don't even want to bring that kind of access, the one that people say, guys, follow me to CHIOMA's restaurant today. Oh my God, the chicken did not taste, as if na CHIOMA day back. They'll be looking for ways. Oh my God, I went to CHIOMA's restaurant, I had food poisoning. Oh my God, we don't need those drags. It now looks like all of a sudden everybody cares for CHIOMA's progress. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. Personally, I would advise her to do more of investment portfolios, S&P 500s, invest in real estate. Something that is sharp left from what people think. Venture capitalism. Those things that allow you to still be there 100%. She has twins. Shout out to CHIOMA. It was recently her birthday, Abby. The twins, they also had their birthday. So the girl is up. She looks so good. She looks really, really good. Like, very well rested. Nobody, I feel like, I don't know for you people, because some of them are too like work. But I'm going to ask mothers, would you rather hustle, like you they do your 9 to 5, you they break record, you they do this, do that, make a name for yourself, than, especially when money is not a problem, than to watch your kids like full on? See, I don't know. It's like many of you are hardworking. Me. Lie, you will not even see my leg. Which smelling work. The way I follow this, you will not see my leg outside. I will be using my eye to watch my child. Because that is your only legacy. Not even people's hailing. Don't even be bothered about Guinness record. Okay, if she does the Guinness record and she doesn't win it, hey! If she does like Hilda Bassi and one of, like in Hilda's case, when they try to lift it and one of the legs of the stuff broke, hey, CHIOMA. Anything that limits dragging. For me personally, I would prefer that she does it, because for him to even be suggesting that, when the entire video, he said it in past tense, as if the train of opportunity has left CHIOMA. Where? So we are here now telling girlfriends to capitalize. When you enter relationship, as you don't enter relationship with all them Davido, if na Burna Boy, capitalize, make sure say na you dey cook for am, write all your name in all the, really. The same us, women are gold diggers. The same us. It's her boyfriend now. Capitalize on what? She doesn't want to. And I'm here as somebody that heralds for people to, work, have your money, and do all of this. That when it comes to, ninth, you look at money, you look at your child. It's tough, oh. Many times, the reason why women need to have an extra source of income, no matter how you get it. CHIOMA, don't be moved. I think recently David said she was working on her spices or something. I'd prefer spices. I'd prefer something that she can be detached from. But if at all she wants to still stay on bringing out like a cooking line and all of that, but I won't even bother. Personally, I'm telling you the gospel truth. Let it not even sound like laziness. I will not bother with that. I like the fact that her cooking is reserved for her loved ones. That is like Chioma's plate, Chioma's whatever. Is reserved. She doesn't even need to show us. Let people just be saying, hey, Chef Chiodos, nice. But then when she comes out, she takes a sharp left. I'm talking venture capitalism. I'm talking something else. Business, strategy, change management. Something that is so sharp left that people didn't see coming. How you want to stay drag strategic manager, change manager, somebody that her father-in-law is already a billionaire. You want me she can't drag YouTube with honor because of a name. Which name? Which name? She already has a name. And then the thing with people is that, look at, let's say, Tony Elumelu's wife. They had how many children? I think they had twins, and then they had triplets, and then they had twins again also. She has a foundation. She's a doctor. Do you see her in your hospital trying to make a name for herself? There are certain times when, if the money is not a problem, why are we? I know, realistically, it sounds like a good thing, but I want us to also open our minds to know that housewives are not lazy at all. If somebody decides to stay home, it's because you are probably in Nigeria. You have nanny, cook, and different other people, so you can be a CEO mama, and then it seems like you still have everything. Travel abroad. Travel abroad. If your child should even vomit in class, no matter the work you're in, they will call you to come and pick that child. Travel abroad. Let us now see the name now. So she should not be flying. When you're supposed to be a succor, when you're supposed to be a shoulder to cry on for husband that is touring, one person is already touring. May you self the tour to make name for yourself. Then children will do what? In 21st century. I don't advise it to. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. That is a zero. It sounds nice on paper. And it sounds nice for somebody that is probably married to a struggling artist. Not for somebody that is married to an established artist that can have investment portfolios. She doesn't need to cook for anybody. At all, at all. And they find who to come talk, say, hey, her food no sweet. Oh, I prefer this other hit, Abasi's own. Chioma is cooking nonsense. See finish. Like, she will not cook. Don't worry. I don't want her to see. I don't want her to even bother anything catering. No, do anything cooking. Nothing. Go sharp left. Go and study something else. Something that doesn't even, like, the way the thing goes sharp left, her father-in-law is into steel. Now that David is singing, this one is doing this one, this one is doing this one. Chioma can learn strategy and focus on that their business, the family line. Make her see where I won't go collect food from. Yes. The father-in-law's company is already in the family. David is not working inside. I think I don't know if Adewale works directly with the father, but I know one other of the brothers works with the father. Imagine she studies change management, strategic development, enters the board. David not there now, but Mrs. Chioma Adeleke on the board of XYZ, the Adeleke Industries. She's on the board or she does something. The university, she's working there. She's one of the top. Now they find who to cook. Me I see, when it comes to advice, as much as I like to give business advice, the people I give business advice, like, I try to also be realistic. There are makeup artists that I can tell, don't open makeup line. Go to the left, open, what did they call? You can even start something different. Buy land, have a farm. You can imagine from makeup to farm. It looks wide. But at the same time, it's wisdom because you're touching two industries. I don't know if you guys are flowing with me. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And another thing, one thing with people that are already out there, those of us that like to talk, who they like to the show. Me personally, if those that know me know, I know it sounds weird, but I don't really like to talk like that. I know it's hard for me to convince you people. Leave her now, leave her. But those that really know me know that I know they like to talk. I put to even be social is effort. I know some of us are like Chioma, we're like reserved, amen. But they are reserved people. Yes, they are reserved people that want to walk behind the scenes. They are okay with that, and it's okay. Women, oh yeah, it's okay. It seems like they're not interested in top 100 women breaking ceiling. It's okay. All of us now women. Because some of you are so fixated on award, on accolade, on this. You think that you are better than the next woman that is sitting at home arranging and doing her own business, getting her own profit. Some people, their investment portfolio, you go stand up, clap. Their investment, they don't come out to shout. Every day you're seeing them doing rice and stew for their children. But if you see their investment portfolio, that is it. That is the goal. That is the goal. You think jumping up and down every day to be going to work is the goal? Not at all. The investment, having a steady investment portfolio, that's the goal. For me, that would even be safer. Like your husband is stressed, he's jumping in one concert, the other. Just seeing that Chioma is always there. Are you not seeing that David is happier, but he no rich on her? On her wants me, she dey back, they tongari as the person where did it for what? That where's my wife? I run down from stage. No, your wife is backstage molding Eba. Tomorrow you say you let yourself go instead of it to focus on your husband. You people now did this. There is nothing women will do that. I have come to the conclusion that there's nothing women will do that people rest. May Doche was behind the scenes working, making her money quietly. No accolade, she did not mind. Let her husband shine, no problem. When things got south, when things turned bad, she dusted her entrepreneur skills and moved. You cannot now blame her and say, where was she not making a name for herself since? Because if she had started the main nation, made this, made that long time ago, you people will say she was busy going to London, going to here, making name for herself and neglected her husband. That's why he left. Nigerians. I've been now another. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Nobody can win it. So when you see a fellow woman, whether she's a businesswoman with her kids, no problem. When you see one that is working 9 to 5 with her kids, no problem. The two of you, business and 9 to 5, don't look down on the housewife. Don't look down on the housewife. Oh. Fear some of them, the kind of money they hold, fear. And they are choosing the best. Because at the end of the day, as much as for some of us, it is like duty. There are many people, say it in the comment section, even the work you're doing, if you see you get money, you go see now, you will quit it and focus on your children. You will quit it immediately and focus on your children. Write in the comments, me, then they tell me twice. That is, I will arrange my car's life such that after you eat, you are going to ice hockey. We are going to display. You go arrange activity like the way I wanted to train. If it's housewife and then money is available, we are now offended that she's not abandoning her family to make a name for herself. To use and do what? Chioma, my lover, will be a bigger name than Chioma Adeleke. Some of you is like Bill Gates' daughter will say, oh my God, because I was born as a Gates' daughter, it was hard to make a name for myself. That all those nonsense podcast talk sounds like selfishness. It's promoting self, make a name for myself. Who are you? Self of what? Sometimes people that are opportune feel like those of us who go there from here, we're going to say, you need the two, then use your name. Do you know that Davido has another brother that's not Adewale? Have you seen him anywhere trying to make a name for himself? There's no continuity. A carpenter with a good business is not even pushing to have his children do that carpentry. Everyone won't make name for themselves. No continuity. Look at the Italians. The guy that does cake, body, it's his grandfather that did, his father that did. Everybody. Nobody they find different name. As far as this business is, we're making name for. Not everybody must venture and say, oh, because you like painting, run outside and make a name for yourself. It sounds nice. But I'm just doing this video to tell you, please, simply because you wear suit and leave the house every day to go and make money does not mean you should raise nose for the other woman. But you as a housewife, don't use this as a video to remain lazy. Have investments. Have investments. Have things. Have ideas. Go to school. Have backup plan. That's what he was saying towards the end. Like, not everybody will be a Chioma. Chioma is settled. Chioma is settled. Some of you is when you're settled that evil spirit will come and be meeting you. Stand up, do this, make name for yourself. So that tomorrow as you there outside, they go break Guinness World Record. Woman, enter your house. You'll be happy, Abby. That's when everybody will rest. If Chioma had focused on David, she just abandoned David after she married David. But you see, this other girl is homely. Homely girl don't come. Why is she homely? She should have made a name for herself. I beg you. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Personally, I would say everybody has a role to play in the fabrication of this entire society. The working moms, the stay-at-home moms. Initially, a few days back, it was International Day for the Girl Child. And this is my video for that. Like, this is the video that I thought of a video to do. And when this video dropped, I'm like, please, we are all important. Not everybody must be so fixated about me, 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 me. Sometimes you have to just patiently watch those. Patient, I'm telling you, this year, it was I patiently was watching. There are jobs that I passed because I literally sat down and told the man, I have to drop my son in school. I have to drop my son in school. Something as simple. If it's Nigeria, that job, of course, there's way now. Would have found way. Someone else to drop him and this. But we have come to a country where they see the money, but you choose priority that child because tomorrow, I'd rather take a lesser pay, and be there for him. Now that he just turned 8, soon he'll be 10. There's an age your child gets to beyond which any money you like bring. I'm talking as somebody that schooled in a boarding school. Parents paid lots of money. They had 6 children, 7 children there. Many of those children see their parents 3 times a year. They grew up no relationship with their parents. Now in old age, they don't know how to relate to the parents. But if it's money was there. Father has money, mother has money, bastard money. These are people that did masters, PhD, everything abroad, international student school fees, paid cash. Now that they are older, nobody wants to stay in the house. Parents are alone. Nobody wants to, because I say, I visit your father. Now, I visited him. We don't really have that kind of closeness. We don't really, what of your mother? We don't really have that closeness like that because she was chasing promotions. Now that she's ready to gist, children, some don't want to marry. The ones that want to marry are giving her time. Okay, if you come for Mugo 1 month, you need to go because I really don't know my mom like that. I'm not telling you something that happened far. Some of them, in some cases, they see that these are like what they call sacrifices the parents had to do. But that is why I say, no matter the sacrifice, the moment you see that there is no need to sacrifice, take a lesser and take a role or take a part that will not require taking so much of your time to get results. If she invests in S&P 500, invest in real estate, invest in other things, that money can be growing while she's present. Now that you're seeing that money is not a problem, you choose don't still strive for hustle. That thing is a demonic spirit. No need to hustle, but you still want hustle. So that many people, they call my name. Why then they call only David? Me themselves, they know me. It's a demonic spirit. It's a bad spirit. I'm just saying, no. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm your girl, Darling. What will be the right balance for this kind of question? If your daughter marries into a very wealthy family, would you rather she continues to hustle? Howbeit, even though she has a child, remember the part I didn't bring in because we don't want it to be like it's only that part. She lost her son. That was a very emotional time. That's not time to sell spaghetti and cook rice for people. So that will always be at the back of her mind, knowing that, oh, she should have just stayed at home. Oh, she should have been a housewife. Oh, she should not have done this. Imagine if she was doing that her catering thing. She would still be blaming herself. So there are many things like that we have to, kind of adjust as women, as we are coming up, play around with our mind, make sacrifices. It is not demeaning for you as a mother or as a woman to make sacrifice for your children. Don't see it as, oh, we are supposed to be equal. A man is supposed to sacrifice too. Let me say sacrifice. If you have that analogy, no born. Help us not to born, because sacrifice in itself is easier for the person that better. Now you go 9 months. When you look at that child, it's not easy to leave the child and just walk away. You understand? So be very careful with your choices and God will help us. Happy International Day for the Girl Child. Happy Thanksgiving. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Please check out my other videos and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.